What's up, good people? Hold up. Hold up. That's a little better. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. We've got some high wind warnings that are coming through, gale wind warnings, until tomorrow. So it's a little windy out here. It's actually a little chilly. Yesterday was so nice. It was like 73 degrees and stuff. Today, not so much. We had some storms that came through. I got to tell you something that is funny as hell to me. I guess I'm better than I thought I am. You know, here on YouTube, it's real life, but you also have to be able to embellish a little bit. Dare I say, sometimes act. So before I went out, it's beginning to rain a little bit. Before I went out, I had a rage video, raging about Micah Parsons and how bad a guy he is, and I have finally given up on Micah Parsons. He's crossed the line, and I was doing it as satire, because what Micah Parsons is doing is he's having a fundraising bowling event for his foundation, and he's got teammates that are going there, he's got coaches that are there, he's got other NFL players. He's bringing people together to help other people. And see, I was kind of using that as a situation to kind of say, Micah Parsons is out there, doing all this stuff. He should be there focusing in on being the best football player and so on. And I was being like I was really pissed off, acting. My God, I can't believe, Micah Parsons, you're a bum. I can't believe they're talking about paying him all this money. Get the bum. I'm literally. I thought that it was just bad acting, that people would understand it was satire. That's what I thought would happen. But apparently, reading the comments, maybe they didn't watch the whole video where I actually showed the clip of Micah Parsons talking about his event and everything else, and actually saying, ha ha. But people literally like, man, you were just defending him the other day. Now you're killing the man. You need some medication, or you're finally losing it and everything. And I was kind of like, did you watch the whole video before you commented? Did you watch the whole video? I was trying to show you how ridiculous it is that we say his podcast is a distraction. His podcast is a distraction, and that he's not a team player. When we see he's getting his teammates involved in here, he's getting his coaching staff, because we've heard over the last couple of days how Micah Parsons, the coaching staff and things, they're getting tired of Micah Parsons. They're getting tired of him. He's a distraction and everything else, and nobody likes him. Okay, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. And that's what I was trying to bring out in the video. And maybe actually, well, if they didn't watch the whole video, then it doesn't really work. But trying to let people know you got drama that's nothing to be drama about. That was the point of it. But people, of course, just say, man, you're crazy going off on him. Like I said, maybe I'm a better actor than I thought I was. Be that as it may, there was a question I saw on Twitter where they were saying that the question is the chicken or the egg, okay? Right now, you can buy plenty of chicken. Chicken hasn't gone up, but the egg damn sure has. But be that as it may, the chicken or the egg argument. Should we draft offensive linemen to try and really get ourselves a mauling offensive line? Or do we look at this and say, we need another weapon. We need more weapons. We need running back. We need wide receiver. So that way Dak Prescott can spread the field out, and it's not just CeeDee Lamb, that if they stop CeeDee Lamb, they stop our whole offense. That's the big question right now. And so some people have us drafting, and you know how the Cowboys do. They love to draft offensive linemen in the first quarter. first round. And you could see them a case of, let's draft an offensive lineman in the first round. Let's go ahead, we'll get a DB in the second round, right? And running back in the third round, and then we'll go fifth round and we'll get a wide receiver, and we'll be in the same boat that we are right now. Same boat. That's typically the kind of thing that the Cowboys would do. That's probably the kind of thing that the Cowboys would do. This is where I don't have a problem if they draft a wide receiver or a running back or an offensive lineman in the first round. As long as they decide one of those positions, we're going to go out and we're going to get ourselves a starter that is ready to play now. In, a trade, a free agent, something of that ilk. I don't want to go into the process and say, we're trying to get a running back, a wide receiver, and a cornerback, and have to plug them in and they're going to have to be starters from day one. We can't do that. It's killing us. You want to bring in another offensive lineman? Fine. Get me a veteran wide receiver. Give me Keenan Allen, and we're good. Give me Keenan Allen, draft a running back in the second round, and go ahead and get your offense. Okay, that works. That works. Just get me a legitimate starter. It probably won't be running back because there's not great running backs that are out there right now, and you're better suited to being able to plug in a really good running back now. It's not the learning curve of, say, a tight end or a center or a wide receiver. You can plug that guy in right now and let him play because he's young and he can hit the holes. It takes a longer time for an offensive lineman to get into the groove. It takes a longer time, for most part, it takes a longer time for a wide receiver than a running back. So you're better suited to saying, let's get a running back high. But we're going to fill in, we're going to get a stud offensive lineman, and we'll draft a wide receiver. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with any of those. I'm okay with any of those scenarios. But the bottom line is the Cowboys still need to get a veteran. I'm still going to be pounding on the table until he's signed by somebody that they should go get Calais Campbell. Mike Fisher got me this morning because he had Calais Campbell in his thumbnail, and I was finally somebody else is saying the same thing I've been saying for years, because we need some run-stopping ability, and that would be a cost-effective way of bringing in a talented guy who still has something left in the tank, as he showed last year, that can teach the younger guys and can play anywhere you need. Anywhere you need. One technique, three technique, can play tackle, can play defensive end. Who can rush the passer to stop the run. To me, it's a no-brainer. No-brainer. Signed for $2 million last year. That should be right up Catboy's alley. Former man of the year. Team player. Never gets in trouble. Sometimes it seems like I don't know what we're doing. But it's kind of quiet in Cowboy land right now. We had heard that the Cowboys and Micah Parsons, that they exchanged numbers on a contract extension. Maybe they hurry up and get this thing done. Micah's in town doing this charity event. Coaches are there. Players are there. Jerry can't be too far away, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe this thing gets done in the next day or so and makes a not a liar, makes Terrence Parsons and Attack on Cowboys 100% right. Alrighty, good people. Here's what I'm going to say to you guys, like I do every day. Having recently lost my father-in-law, having a really good friend of ours today. I just picked up my wife. My wife and her friend of hers ended up going to see a friend of ours who her blood pressure was 236 over 169. It was in the hospital. We thought that she was having a brain aneurysm. They got her pressure down quite a bit, and she's doing better, but they're not sure why it is. And what I always tell you guys is, life is short and life is precious. And none of us, I don't know what is around the corner from one day to the next. And that's why we have to stop with the stupid shit that is wasting our time. And maybe I shouldn't say that about the Cowboys, but I actually enjoy living and dying and talking about the Cowboys with you guys. I really do. Even when it's bad news. I would rather be here sharing bad news with my friends out there than not doing it at all. I enjoy that. And I will always enjoy that. And I hope you enjoy it as well. And when I don't enjoy it anymore, I'll stop. And there's none of you haters or trolls out there that will ever take the joy of my friends and me from being here. The only thing that probably will be me being called home. So until that time, I plan on being here. And I always tell you all to make sure you tell the people you love how much you love them. Because you might not get the chance again. And as always, I love you guys. Peace out.